Welcome students. How are you? I hope you are doing really well. So this video I tell you what is the complementary concept of object-oriented programming. So before start the video, I'll tell you if you're the first time in my channel, so please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for get the next upload video notifications. So this topic was already introduced in the class. So again, just I give you the revisions of some important points of complementary concept of object-oriented programming language. So let's begin and discuss the object-oriented programming concept. First question is that what is object-oriented programming? So object-oriented programming is the abbreviated short form is OOPS. OOPS means object oriented programming structure and is the core of Java, and OOP is such an integral part of Java that is very important. So object oriented programming is a model programming language based on creating a partition memory area for both data and method. Data means value and member method means functions. So as it is known as a modern approach to programming that various shortcomings associated with the procedural programming language. Actually there are two types of programming language, right? One is object oriented, another is a procedural language. So just features of object oriented programming language we are discussing later, but some of the few object-oriented programming language, Java, C++, for example, Android, PHP, C#, there are many object-oriented programming languages there. But these object-oriented programming are shortcomings associated with the procedural language. So next point, I'm going to discuss you what are the basic principles of object-oriented programming language. Now, these six are very essential features or principle of object-oriented programming. First is encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, class, and object. These six are very important principles of object-oriented programming language. Let's discuss each and every point briefly. First, encapsulation. Look at the picture. Encapsulation. I hope understand what is the capsule. Capsule is the protect our data and procedure. So is encapsulation is a class that can protect our procedure and data, and this is a very single unit can manage and hold the data to protect and save our data is the encapsulation. So we can say also it means all the data and method are enclosed in a class. Encapsulation refers to the binding of features and behavior of an object in a single unit. It is a concept in which all the data and the methods are enclosed in a class. Next point is inheritance. What is inheritance? That's one type of mechanism that one class to derive another class. That is the process is called inheritance. Let's discuss briefly. Is the concept of which a class get access to the member to another class. Inheritance is a major concept to object-oriented programming. Inheritance refers to the process to create a new classes called derived classes from existing classes is called a base class. Now, like example, I show you. What are the base class and what are the derived class? I'm creating the hierarchical structure here. So set is a first class, and this class we call base class or super class or parent class. That is the first class. And the below those classes are inherited with that set, derived with the set. This class is called derived class, subclass, and child class. So this class are inherited to the set, and this hierarchical process that tells into the process of inheritance. Next point, polymorphism. So polymorphism is derived from two words, poly or morphism. So poly and morphism, poly means many or multiple, and morphism is a form. So it makes the meaning of multiple form. So refers to the ability exist is more than one form. We can say also that one unit can have a multiple job at a time. So it's called a polymorphism. I have taken the same classes here. So shape is a class, and these all three classes in the below, rectangle, triangle and circle, this is the derived class to the shape. So if you draw a triangle or rectangle or circle, we are called shape. But shape is a particular class, but they are kinds of different job, like triangle, rectangle or circle. So this kind of thinking is called a polymorphism. That means that one unit can have multiple jobs. It is called the polymorphism. Next point, abstraction. That is very important part of the object-oriented features, and it is abstraction to represent the essential features of system without getting involved with the complexity or entire system. Look at the picture. It is a car, but that car is composed of thousands of parts to make a car. So we do not think thousands of parts how to work it, and we do not think about the composed thousands of parts to make a car. So these individual parts, when that composed together, it's a create a complete object that is called a car. So why you have the abstraction make us to drive a car without being any overwhelmed by the complexity of the parts that from a car. So we can overlook the details or how the system is working. That means that abstraction is an essential features to the concept is that so essential features to hide, to overlook, or also hiding to the main features of any system. It is called abstractions. Next point, class. What is a class? A class is a blueprint to create an object. In the other words, we can say that a class provides a definition for an item or an object. So it provides the data and method or function that all objects have. A class refers to a group of similar kind of objects. Example, I have taken school. So what is the name of the school? School is the class. So there are number of data members, number of data methods of working. Like that, school name, school board name, total number of students, total number of staffs, and the founding year. So these are the kind of data members are working in a school class. But what type of mechanisms are linked to that mechanism are working? Like member methods. First is admission, second attendance, examination, and sports. These are the very common member method. All the schools are maintaining that similar kind of member methods. So different schools are the object of the school class. So that is a complete structure of the school. So the class is a collection of data member or data methods, and also the collection of different types of real entity objects. Last point, which is objects, and that is a very important. Objects is an also called instance of a class. The object begins a class to the real world. Definition: what is object? An object can be considered as an entity that has a specific identity, characteristic and behavior. Suppose, for example, you take a pen. Pen is a class, but their identity is different. Like different color pens are manufactured, like red, blue, green, red. So identity is a different. Characteristic means pen are different kind of job for use. For existing fan, high speed fan, a normal fan. Okay, so gas fan. So these are the different characteristic for different purpose we have to use. But that is called a fan. Is a class is same. That's also the behavior, kind of behavior I have already discussed. That is the different kinds of fans are different behaviors. So that is the one class can have their identity and characteristics and behavior. Something is different. So that kind of entity, specific used for the real world entity, can be one of the use of an object. So like that, following: anything that may be apprehended or intellectual. Second, to which a thought or action is directed. And last, anything is that is a visible or tangible. So that can also we say that object is an instance of a class. So without object we cannot access the class or also use the class. So these are the six main principles of object-oriented programming language. That is a point I have to discuss with you. I hope you understand what the 6 points of object-oriented principles. You watch carefully and write all the points for each and every principles. I hope you understand the video, and thank you for watching my video. Wait for next video I upload it, and you have to got the notifications. So thank you very much.